At the very beginning of my writing career, I went completely broke. I mean, totally broke, totally bankrupt, like literally nothing, wiped out, clean, because I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to write a book. I didn't know how to make money. I didn't know how to promote it. Just completely wiped out, 100%. And I mean, to the point where it's like, I couldn't even have credit cards, so they'd gone into bankruptcy, so they took the credit cards. I had no credit, nothing. I had a debit card and no money on it. You know, and it was like the worst time. And I remember I'm going through this and I'm like, and I want to be like a personal development guy. I want to be a life coach. I want to be a high performance coach one day. I want to inspire people and I can't afford a burrito. I was like, it was miserable. But I was like, no, this is going to teach you to be frugal. This is going to teach you to manage cash. This is going to teach you to be resourceful. When everybody else has fancy stuff, you're going to outperform them with stuff that isn't as great. I'm going to learn to be a resourceful human and prioritize being innovative and creative versus just having all this stuff. So I didn't have the fancy cameras. I wrote on I borrowed a 3-legged table from my mom from the sewing room, you know, and I would just like type on that. I borrowed a laptop from somebody to write my book. I was just like, you know, pinching every penny and dime to afford rent. And then when I couldn't afford rent, I had to move in with my girlfriend and you know, I had to ask friends for help and support. And it was so humbling. And notice I said humbling. I didn't say embarrassing. I didn't say shameful. I didn't say sad. I didn't say discouraged. It was humbling. It was like, you know what? People who get success, they earn that. Right now, I'm earning it. I'm putting in the miles, I'm dealing with the hardship, I'm going to honor this struggle as part of the process. Keep a good attitude, Brendon, because if you can survive this, you can build anything. If you can rise from this, you can crush anything. If you deal with this emotional hardship now, you will have intellectual, physical, spiritual, emotional confidence for life. If you deal with this tragedy, difficulty, suckness now, then when it gets easier, you won't give up and you won't quit, because you know what happens? A lot of people do achieve their dream. And guess what? Once you achieve your dream, guess what? You don't have the dream anymore. You got the goal. You made it happen. And now if you show up and all is smooth sailing and all is easy, you know what a lot of people do when they get success the way they perceived it? They become tragic losses. They lose their drive, they lose their motivation, they aren't happy. They're like, I worked so hard to get this, I got it, and now I'm not fulfilled, I'm not satisfied, life isn't greater. And guess what? I share all that because, you know what? I think there's 4 things that will really help you if you're in that place where you're like, I'm kind of doing my dream, or I even fully committed to the dream, but I'm not feeling it. You know, Brendon, I'm not feeling the fulfillment or the joy or the sense of like breakthrough or abundance that I feel like I deserve. So here's 4 big ideas that I learned going through that exact thing.